Jada Hales started modeling for brands on Instagram at the beginning of the pandemic. She noticed very few mid-sized fashion models, so she decided to try and fill that gap.
I'm just trying to be like a kind of like a breath of fresh air on social media. It's not all about being perfect. It's just kind of doing your best with what you got.
Having developed an eating disorder in high school, Jada's recovery became more difficult with the stress of the pandemic. She's hoping for more body representation in fashion and on social media, allowing people to accept their body no matter the size.
You need representation from all body types, all sizes, all body types. It's really, really important.
Much like changing trends and styles, experts have noticed that the fashion and modeling industry has shifted its gaze to being more body positive. They believe this shift is thanks to social media and a change in the consumer, who now want to be represented in the marketing surrounding them.
That whole message of consumers wanting to be represented back in the media that they consume was kind of accelerated, so clients had no choice but to shift strategies.
With the public having more pull in the fashion industry, one expert says that consumers now have the power to demand more body positivity from brands.
Well, consumers more than any time in history have been dictating what's going on. We're a lot more informed. We're able to give our feedback more than we ever did. We have an influence.
Having walked in her first London Fashion Week, Macy Ann St. Louis modeled and danced for 2 different designers. She believes the pandemic gave brands the opportunity to be more inclusive and creative.
We couldn't have runway shows in physical spaces, so a lot of people started to take their runway shows to a digital space and curating digital runway shows. And in that way, all of a sudden it seemed like there was more space for body diversity.
Although this shift has had a slow beginning, Jada hopes there is only more good to come.
I see a lot of happiness now regarding bodies, which is really refreshing because it is really hard to wake up and look in the mirror and hate who you are.
Mackenzie Chandler, The City, Montreal.